Hey, Sammy, we already made a deal, remember?
What? You didn't get me like
Antonio, how's the food? No. How is it? What? How is the food?
dang, it's rocking, man.
It's raw. No? Brianna?
Okay, now I hope everybody's already fed and feel better. Okay, good. I hope there's save a slice for me, Mario.
David,
All right, so my football players.
How do you like the food?
What do I always say? Do your what? Say it louder. Do your job. All right, know your what?
Know your role.
Know your role. Good job. Know your role, do your job. Okay, now look, you did your job all season. All season you did your job. Let's hear it for you. Hear it for yourself. Clap for yourselves. You did a great season. You had a great season. Now that last game, it's even on YouTube. There are some little mistakes that were made and calls that we can't take back, and it is what it is. But we are the champs. We are the champs, and I still believe that in my heart. We're the champs, but next year, we'll go take it from them again. We'll go to, who won? Garden City. Beat 40, this just goes to show, 40-6. They beat them. Now, we would have made a better game, I think. Pasadena would have made a better game. 40-6, they beat them. Garden City's the champs. Let me call my champions. Okay, so I have so many players, regardless of whether you touched the ball once or you touched it a million times, even if you were out there on that practice and had to deal with me, then you're a football player. Okay? Now listen up. I'm going to call your name, and I want my football players to do what you do on the field and cheer for your players. No booing, none of that. No unsportsmanlike conduct. Everybody is a good player in here. Everybody. Okay? You too, Chris. So listen, with that being said, everybody be a good sport, okay? So I have a lot of names, so just bear with me, okay? My first award goes to a girl that touches the ball every now and then, but when she goes, she goes. She is new. She only thinks she can only play half the season, but when she came in, she dominated. Kaylee Garcia, come up here. Hey, you're missing. There you go. This next girl, jeez, this next girl right here, you gave her the ball, and she was like Speedy Gonzalez. Like, and her last name is Gonzalez. Faith Gonzalez, come up here. Good job, Faith. Great season. Great season. Oh, your hands are dirty. That's right. Your hands probably are dirty. This next guy couldn't play as much as I wanted him to because he came in mid-season. But when he came in, man, he knew how to play. He was my running back, Xavier Gonzalez. Take your time, Xavier. This next guy, I joke with a lot, but in the end, he really is my number 2 on the field. He was going to be like an assistant coach for a while, and then I realized how old he was, and I was like, you know what? You can play. And he played his heart out. He played his heart out, and he continues to help me every single day, whether it's on the football field or with the Kids Cafe, anything. Chris Guerrero. Chris, stay right there, Brace, just real quick. Here, congratulations.
Yay.
This next girl, when she gets down on herself when she doesn't, if she doesn't get to hit Ryan or somehow get Ryan on the ground, she doesn't have a good day. And I was like, what is wrong with you? And when she goes on the field, she does it too. She may have not had a lot of playing time, but when she's on the field, she does her job. Amber Guerrero.
She's coming for you, Ryan.
Her face is red.
She didn't have a good day, Ryan, without trying to get you down. Okay. This next guy, man. Yes, sir. Yes, coach. What are you going back for? I don't know. Come here. Come up. Okay. This guy, non-stop, works hard, does his job. He didn't get to play as much because he's newer. A lot of you kids, a lot of the players have to understand that you were new, you didn't get to touch the ball as much. But don't worry, there's always next season. At least you didn't ride the bench. I don't know if y'all realize this, other teams, they didn't substitute anybody. They kept their golden boys on the field the whole time. And to me, y'all are all my golden boys and girls. So with that being said, Raphael, come up here, man. Now, this guy is a member. He's not an active member now, but he's an active member of our Boys and Girls Club in the summer. He's been coming for years. When he's on that football field, once again, he didn't get a chance to play a whole lot, but when he did play, he played. And he also got frustrated with himself when he couldn't get that extra down. You know, one down. I always tell him, I don't know if they remember this, but one down at a time. Let's go. One down, one down. And if he doesn't get it, and even if he gives me, what if he moves the chains? If he moves the chains, that's great. And what that is giving me yards. That's great, but if he doesn't, he feels like, well, if he doesn't get a touchdown, he didn't do his job. Israel. And your brother Lou Lozano as well. He's not here, but y'all, everybody give a round of applause for Lou. Lou, you want to pick this up? You want to accept this for your brother on his behalf? Thank you. Now, don't go on Instagram and say you got two, okay?
How do you know he has Instagram?
I don't know. Everybody does nowadays, right?
Yeah.
This guy, okay, so this one is the next one, real short story. He plays soccer. He's not really into football. When I came to him, I was like, I liked his size. To me, he was like this. I never seen a kid so big like this. I was like, hey, do you play football? He was like, no, I don't really care for it. I was like, well, do you want to do me a favor and try? And when he tried, he was good. He catches, and he's also fast. The only thing is, they don't give him the ball enough because he's so quiet. You won't even know he's there on the field. He's just quiet. That's what I liked about him, because he was like a ninja. You didn't know he was there. And the older kids didn't realize that the way that I realized his potential. And that would be Sebastian Lopez. Soccer season's coming, I promise. Okay, this is the girl right here. This next one. Okay, she is a perfectionist. Okay, and if it's listen, it's guys, listen. Coach said this. Coach said don't do that. Coach said to back up. Guys, what are you doing? And she's like a leader, and she's like what, this small? But she is a leader in her own right, and I know that if I wasn't here and I got sick or something, she could take over the team. Alessandra Mata. So this guy came in the summer and really quiet, didn't really talk to anybody, but then he opened up with football. He played football in the summer for us, and he was such a great overall person to have on board. Great kid, great member, always respectful. Yes sir, no sir. He's a little funny at times, and he's a great football player to me, in my opinion. Jose Mendez. Oh Lord, the next one. This next one, talking about assistant that I didn't ask for. Always in my ear. But when she's on the field and she starts looking at other players, she's telling them the same thing that I'm telling them. If I told them last week, she's telling them today. It's nonstop, and that's not just on the field, that's everywhere. She's a another great leader, I think, in mine, and for her age and everything, and that is Cassandra Munoz.
I'm not going to I'm never annoying.
Are you sure about that?
This one, my champion. This guy is a part of the championship team. Well, you're all champions, but this guy is a part of the old school championship team. But he, on this season, he got onto other things, which I encourage parents. Don't think that if they're not on the field or they're not in practice and doing theater or nothing that, oh, well, there they go. No. I love to see them doing other things. If they're doing something like band or something that's new to them and they want to try and they love doing it, I encourage that. So with that being said, this guy on the field gets mad at himself too, but just because he's a champion, he's from a different time, where if you didn't win, you weren't winning. And we're changing that a little bit, but Javi, come on.
I told you.
This next guy, I used him for his size. Once again, I was like, man, do you play football? And he said, no, not really. I said, well, here's a football, and let me see you throw it. Well, I'm not going to talk about that. But I said, can you just do me a favor and just do this? And just look at me dead in the eyes. So he got on, went toe-to-toe with me, looked at me right in the eyes, and I said, okay, I'm backing up. All right. Well, the thing about it is I never got a chance to use him because he hurt himself before the season started. But he is David Reyes, and he's my football player. Maybe next season, David. Remember that we dedicated that first game to him. What is wrong with this? There we go. Next season. Next season. Next season.
He played the first game. Second.
There's no other words to describe this girl. Fast, 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 fast. Respectful, fast. I just keep saying fast. Brianna Riojas. I hope I said that. Fast, fast. Good job. Okay, he's not here, but I'm going to say his name anyways. Great running back that we had, kind of saved our season, I think, a little bit. Do y'all know who that is? Can we say it together?
Maurice!
Maurice, thank you for your effort, sir. Okay, next guy is a person that, same thing, he had difficulty catching the ball, and I was like, you know, no offense, but take off your sweater. And he always wore a Texan sweater, and I said, you know, this has nothing to do with me being a Patriots fan. Just take off that sweater. And he took the sweater off. He's like, this is not going to help. I was like, watch me. Watch. He took his sweater off. I caught it, coach. There you go. It's that sweater, man. And it's an inside joke. It may not be the sweater, but to me, it makes me feel better to know that that's the sweater. So when he takes it off and he goes on the field, he catches and he does his job. And I wish to see him more next season. Ryan Salazar. Another guy really into soccer. You know, we all love this guy. We love him. Right, guys? When I say his name, you're all going to clap. He is such a great person, like inside and out, and he motivates us in a weird way. He motivates all of us to be a little bit nicer to people, to be a better person to people, because that's what he is. He is a nice, generous person, and I've never met someone so nice being that young. And he tells it, Mr. Jonathan, I suck. I said, no, don't say that. No, don't say that. You're good. He said, no, I'm no good. I don't think he said that. I think he said, I'm no good. He said, no, you're not. Don't say that. You're good to me. I think you're good. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. And he keeps that mentality. And I hope to see him next season. But I know he'll be there for soccer. Josue. Good job. Next season or no? You're going to put him... He's like, maybe. Okay, another team captain. This is hard. Now we're on the captains. Okay. Team captains. On and off the field, team captains, I shall say. Once again, an active member in the summer. Doesn't really come after school. But when he is here, it is let's go. Let's go. That's all we say. Let's go. We all say that. Let's go. Let's go. You know, what do we say in the playoffs? Not done yet? One more. One more time and not done yet. And that's what he kept in his mind the whole time throughout playoffs, throughout every game. I think he only missed one game out of the whole season. And like I said, great to have him around. Can't wait to see him more in the summer. Antonio. Do your job. This is the guy that yells at you to say, do your job. He yells at you, do your job. Not like me. I'm like, oh, like he said, do your job. And one more, let's go. He's constantly moving people and motivating people. And when he doesn't get a touchdown or he misses the ball, he gets on the field and goes like this. I was like, what are you doing? It's okay. It's just, you just missed the shot. It's no big deal. It's not the end of the world, but it's the end of the world to him. Now, I keep telling him that I'm trying to work with him on that. That it's not everything. You're going to miss the ball one day. You're not going to get that touchdown. But you know what? What do? You move Forward. You move forward. You move forward. And next game, there's always going to happen. In this case, next season, there's always they can always happen. Leader on that field. Leader in life. Ariel Mata. Oh, I should have known you were going to do it. Oh, I know why. Okay, just in time. So I call her my little mascot. She goes in the games with us. She's not in football, but she goes to every game, home and away. She cheers for us. She yells at them in practice the way that we yell at them. And come on, what are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? And usually you can catch her telling her brother, "Why didn't you catch that?" And that is Sophia. Did you think you were going to get one of these? No. Thank you. And that's the awards. I'm just kidding. Okay. These last two. Okay. These last two. Let me just start off with one. This is a guy that's just trying to get there, to be at the top. The Tom Brady's, to be the best. He wants to be the GOAT. He wants to be Aaron Rodgers. You know, and then sometimes when it's not football season, he'll settle for being Michael Jordan or Kobe. You know, and if it, you know, or who's the other guy? What's LeBron? So with that being said, this guy is a leader, and he does yell at them and get upset with them when they make a mistake. But I work with them and say, hey, they're not going to catch every catch. They're not going to get every pass. It's okay. Accidents happen. But in the end, he is a great, great leader. And that's why he was my backup quarterback. That's Anthony Lara.
Go
ahead.
I want to thank my mom.
Good job. Always thought. It's like, there was that joke I heard, and he said, you know, my